This world rewards the bold, so either take the risk or vanish like you were never even here. Is it that the world doesn't want to admit you're not falling behind because you're incapable? You're falling behind because you keep playing life like it's a practice round. You think there's going to be some second opportunity to get serious, as if life is going to tap you on the shoulder one day and politely say, "Sir, it's your time to win now."
As a man, 99% of the time you're going to be stressed or annoyed about something that's just happened, currently happening, or about to happen. In fact, I would argue that I adopt endless stress all of the time because I'm looking for problems to solve, because I'm looking for money to make. I'm looking to win. A loser will come and say, "I really want to change my life. I can't live like this anymore." And they'll mean what they say for about 2 days. And then they're happy to go back to being a loser again. I think the most powerful thing you can do if you're a depressed or sad person is accept that you have chosen to be one, and you can choose to stop being one. Because for there to be a winner, there has to be a loser. The reason it's so easy to win in the world today is because the majority of people are perfectly prepared to lose. Wisdom, in general, comes from the brutal feedback of life. You have to wake up and go, you know what? I'm responsible for my health, and I'm responsible for my finances, and I'm responsible for my family, and I'm responsible for the decisions I make, and I'm responsible for my work ethic, and I'm responsible for my motivation, and I'm gonna win. That's all you have to do to be monumentally wealthy. And the reason it is so easy is because most people can't do that. If everyone could do that, then to win would be hard. So I would hate for all the losers to start being winners, because then it's hard for winners to win. You know, they really want it Monday to Friday, but on the weekend, they're happy to go back to how they were. And that's why they never escape. They never get the terminal velocity required to break free from the atmosphere of mediocrity. So yeah, I'm conditioned to win.
There is no perfect moment. There's no round two. The truth is, you take the risk or you get forgotten. That's it. Those are your options. Not a motivational quote, not a fairy tale ending, a brutal reality check. And I get it. Scared to fail. Scared to look stupid. Scared to lose money, time, energy. Scared to fall on your face. But what you don't realize is that every second you hesitate, you're already losing. Not in the big dramatic ways, no alarms go off, no crowd is booing, you just rot quietly. Every dream you delay becomes more distant. Every day you stay still, another man out there risks everything, makes a move, gets sharper, becomes more dangerous. And before you even realize that the gap between you and him is no longer skill, no longer talent, it's simply that he had the balls to move when you didn't. Take the risk or be forgotten. That's not poetry, that's war strategy. The world remembers the man who showed up when it was hard, the one who stared at uncertainty and said, "I'll take my chances." The man who gambled it all and came back bloodied, but sharper, smarter, hungrier. He gets written into history. You, playing it safe, you get erased. One quiet regret at a time. You're not tired, you're untested. You're not broken, you're bored. You're not out of options, you've just built a lifestyle where risk looks like death and safety feels like purpose. But guess what? That comfort you're clinging to, it's the slowest form of suicide. It drains you silently, gently rocking you into mediocrity while selling you the illusion of peace. You say you want change, you say you're hungry, but then you spend your time reading motivational nonsense, hoping for a spark, hoping for the courage to move. Here's the real motivation. Nobody's coming to save you. There is no cavalry, no mentor, no secret shortcut, just you. You are the rescue mission. You are the only one who can flip that switch. And the only path forward is paved in risk, discomfort, and decisions that will terrify the version of you that's sitting here waiting. And I know what you're thinking. What if I try and fail? Good. Then you'll be a man who knows what failure feels like. That's a hell of a lot better than being the man who never even tried. Because if you fail, you learn. If you fail, you grow. If you fail, you fight again, but stronger. But if you sit still, if you wait, you become invisible. You become nobody. You get forgotten by the world, and worse, by yourself. You see, taking the risk isn't just about chasing some money, some car, some lifestyle. It's about earning your own respect. Looking in the mirror and seeing a warrior, not a spectator. It's about knowing deep in your bones that you're alive because you chose to be, not because the world handed it to you. And I promise you this, once you risk it, once you jump into the fire and survive, even if barely, you become untouchable. Not because you have more than others, but because you did more than others were ever willing to. You dared, you endured, you evolved. So burn the backup plan, cut the safety net, silence the fear, because nothing is more expensive than the life you could have lived. The price of hesitation is legacy. The price of safety is obscurity.